Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, children.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, I was just waiting for a few others to join, but I think it's time now. We have to start the class. So I left you with the homework question in the last class. This is the question. I've shared my screen. I hope my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so this was the homework question. Can I have the solution set? What are the
Yes,
values
ma'am.
of x and y?
Ma'am, 1 and minus 1, ma'am.
1
minus
and
1 y
minus
is
1.
equal to 1.
Ma'am, x is minus 1, ma'am. Y is 1, ma'am.
X is minus 1, y is 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all of us get the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else with a different value for x and y? Okay. Just a minute. So Nikita, Nikita, please unmute. Nikita, so see here. So this is your answer. Oh, now you can see there. Y is equal to 2. You have written y is equal to 2x plus 3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's it. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. You don't have to see changing the signs throughout is not any rule. When it was in the question we discussed y, it was minus y. So we change the signs throughout so that minus y becomes plus y.
Okay.
See, changing the signs throughout is not a step. When you change, supposing this was minus y, let me annotate. I'll see here. Supposing this was minus y, Nikita, minus y is equal to, say it was minus 2x minus 3, supposing. Then to get rid of this minus sign, you don't want minus y, you want y. So when it's negative, we change the signs throughout. That is, we say y is equal to, that is minus y, we write it as plus y, minus 2x as plus 2x, and minus 3 as plus 3. We change the signs throughout. Why? To have y positive. Here y is already positive. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. So that itself you can substitute. You don't have to change. You don't have to do this at all, Nikita.
Ma'am, I can't understand.
Okay.
No, that's okay. Pranav, that's okay. This is a specific doubt. It's okay if you don't understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Nikita, do you get it? You don't have to change the signs throughout here.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that is, see, supposing you had minus y is equal to minus 2x minus 3, then you want a positive y. So we change the signs throughout. When it's negative, you want a positive y. So we change the signs throughout and we say y is equal to 2x. Supposing this was plus 3, then you write it as minus 3. Supposing it was a plus 3 here. Minus y as plus y, minus 2x as plus 2x, plus 3 as minus 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so this is sufficient. Y is equal to 2x plus 3 is sufficient. Now you'll have to substitute this in the other equation. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, children. So this is the answer I got from all of you. X is equal to minus 1 X is equal to -1 and y is equal to 1. Let's see if you're right. Yes, x is equal to -1. X is equal to -1 and y is equal to 1. So in the elimination method, here I've eliminated the variable y. In the elimination method, I've eliminated the variable y and found the value of x. I've eliminated the variable y and found the value of x. Now here, the equations, you can rewrite the equations like this. 3x minus 7y plus 10 is equal to 0. And this equation, you should write it as minus 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. You must place the x under x and y under y. See here, minus 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Place x, the x terms one below the other, y terms one below the other, and the constants one below the other. I'll tell you again. The first equation is fine. 3x minus 7y plus 10 is equal to 0. We have the x term, y term, and then the constant. In the second equation, what is x? It's minus 2x, right? That first, minus 2x. And then this plus y. And then this minus 3. You're just rearranging the terms. You're writing the x term first, then the y term, and then the constant is equal to 0. Now, children, to eliminate y, see, I have eliminated y. To eliminate y, you have to find the LCM of the coefficients. What's the coefficient of y? 1. What's the coefficient of y here? Minus 7, or simply 7. You can ignore the signs. So 7 and 1. 7 and 1. If you wish to eliminate y, the coefficients of y are 7 and 1, and the LCM of 7 and 1 is 7. And we already have that in the first equation, minus 7y. The coefficient is already 7. So you don't have to multiply that equation by any number, or rather you're multiplying that equation by 1. It's already 7. You don't have to disturb that equation. Now this coefficient 1 should become 7. This coefficient 1 should become 7. That is, the coefficients must be equal to the LCM. The coefficients should be equal to the LCM. We already have it here, 7 in the first equation. In the second equation, it is 1. So 1 into 7. 1 into 7 will give you 7y. Or 1y into 7 will give you 7y. So it's like you're multiplying the first equation by 1 and second equation by 7. If you wish to eliminate y, you must make the coefficients of y the same in both the equations. The coefficients are 1 and 7. The LCM of 1 and 7 is 7. So in the first equation, you already have 7y. I told you, ignore the sign. You already have 7y. 7y. It's already 7. So it's like you multiply by 1. When you multiply by 1, you're going to get the same equation. The second equation, the coefficient of y is 1. So we multiply by 7 so that we get 7y. Okay, so you can see the first equation as it is. 3x minus 7y plus 10 is equal to 0. And the second equation on multiplying by 7. You get every term should be multiplied by 7. So minus 14x plus 1y into 7 plus 7y minus 3 into 7 minus 21. And I told you all the terms in the left hand side and the right hand side. So 0 into 7 is 0. Every term in the left hand side and right hand side is multiplied by 7. The first equation is multiplied by 1. You get the same equation. The second equation is multiplied by 7 throughout. And that's the new equation we have, minus 14x plus 7y minus 21 is equal to 0. And now since it is already, with opposite signs, minus 7y plus 7y. Minus 7y plus 7y is 0. So we've eliminated y. Minus 7y plus 7y is 0. Minus 14x plus 3x is minus 11x. 10 minus 21 is minus 11. So we have minus 11x. The y terms get cancelled. So minus 11x. Minus 11 is equal to 0. On solving this, you transpose this, right? So minus 11x is equal to 11. X is equal to 11 by minus 11, which is minus 1. So what is important here is you should have rearranged the terms. You should have rearranged the terms. You should have written the x terms, y terms, and the constants one below the other. That is different about the equation here. And then after you get the value of x, you have to substitute and find the value of y. Minus 1. Sorry, y is equal to 1. This is about the elimination method. If you have eliminated x, tell me what did you do? What did you do? If you eliminated x, so then it will be 3x minus 7y plus 10 is equal to 0. Minus 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. If you want to eliminate x, what is the LCM of 3 and 2?
6. Ma'am. For minus 2x,
6.
3, ma'am.
Ignore the signs. Ignore the signs. So you will
No,
multiply the first equation by what?
1, ma'am. 2, ma'am.
And the
2,
second equation by?
3, ma'am.
3. 3. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, the LCM of 3, and if you want to eliminate x, the coefficients of x are 3 and 2. LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. So the first equation should be multiplied by 2. Only then you will get 3x into 2, 6x. Similarly, the second equation should be multiplied by 3. So that 2 into 3 will give us 6x. So if you work like this, then you would have eliminated x and you would have got the value of y first. You would have got the value of y first. Y is equal to 1, and then you have to substitute and get the value of x. Is that fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please, cross multiplication method will be the same for all of us. So please check your answer. Cross multiplication method, all of us will have the same working.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please check your steps. So substitution method, what I have done is I've taken equation 2. See, I've explained what I've done. Substitution method using equation 2 and writing y in terms of x. So this is equation 2. This is the second equation. The second equation, this one. Minus 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. The second equation. This is the second equation. And I've written y in terms of x. Y in terms of x. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. Fine, that's it. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. You've expressed y in terms of x. So we get 3 from 2. So substitute that in the first equation. Substitute 3 in equation 1. Yeah. All of you got the cross multiplication method correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So where you could have gone wrong, supposing you've gone wrong, where you could have gone wrong in the cross multiplication method is that you should have written the equations in this format. Minus 3x minus 7y plus 10 is equal to 0. And the second equation, you should have written the x term first. Minus 2x, I'm repeating this, plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. So it will be minus 7 in the cross multiplication method. The first column of numbers will be minus 7 and 1. Then it will be 10 and minus 3. 3 minus 2 and again minus 7 and 1. First it will be minus 7 and 1. And then 10 and minus 3. And then 3 minus 2. And again 7 and minus 7 and 1. I was talking about these. Okay, so if you did not write it, if you took the equations as they were given, then maybe you would have written minus 7 and minus 2. So that's where you could have gone wrong. All right. Okay. So solve for x and y. You can see two equations. You can see two equations. The heading is solve for x and y. The equations are 4 by x plus 3 by y. Sorry, 4 by x plus 3y. See that x is in the denominator. 4 by x plus 3y is equal to 8. 6 by x minus 4y is equal to minus 5. So what is important is you must make sure that the denominator can be a number, but it should not be the variable. If at all you find a fraction, the denominator can be a number. It can be any number like 2, 3, 4, 5, it can be any number. But if you find the variable x or y in the denominator, this is what you must do. See, if it was x by 4, that's a different thing. X by 4, what is in the denominator? 4, that's fine. But 4 by x, the variable x is in the denominator. So what you have to do is, listen carefully. You must say, now how do you understand this equation? What do you mean by 4 by x? Isn't it 4 into 1 by x? Isn't it 4 into 1 by x? Tell me if I'm right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now what is 6 by x then? How do you understand 6 by x?
6
Now
into 1 by x.
6 into 1 by x. 6 into 1 by x. See that? 6 into 1 is 6, 6 by x. 6 into 1, 6 by x. Minus 4y is equal to minus 5. So this is what you should do when the variable is in the denominator, is that you must write it in this form and say let 1 by x be equal to some other variable, not x, not y. Say a. Any letter you can use, not x or y, because that's already used in the equations given to us. So something other than x or y. So let 1 by x be equal to a. Now tell me, children, rewrite the first equation using 1 by x is equal to a. Rewrite the first equation. Instead of 1 by x, use a. So what will be the first equation?
4a plus 3y equal to 8.
4a plus 3y is equal to 8. 4a, because this 1 by x is a. So it's like this.
Ma'am, you can repeat, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Do we understand 4x? 4 by x is 4 into 1 by x. Do we understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, assign 1 by x to some other variable. Let 1 by x be equal to a. Let 1 by x be equal to a. Because why 1 by x? Because x, the variable x is in the denominator. You don't want x to be in the denominator. So we say let 1 by x be equal to a. You can say b, c, d, any letter other than x or y. Now see what happens. So what happens? Yeah. Now see the equation, see the first equation, 4 into 1 by x. So 4 into 1 by x meaning 4a. 1 by x is a. So 4a. 4 into 1 by x, but 1 by x is a. We've used this one as a. So 4a plus 3y as it is equal to 8. So we rewrite the first equation like this. And the second equation, here also let 1 by x be a. So it becomes 6a minus 4y is equal to minus 5. Is this correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, these two equations are linear equations in a and y. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
These two equations are linear equations in a and y. A and y. Now you can use any method, but I have specified, I have asked you to eliminate the variable y. That you can see that will not be mentioned. Now, I just want you to do it in all different ways. So I have specified that you can see eliminate the variable y. You can see that in the bracket there, but that condition will not be given to you. You will just be given the equations and asked to solve for x and y. They will not give you any specific instruction like eliminate the variable y. I have just given you that so that we practice doing it in all the ways. So here we have two equations in a and y. I want you to eliminate the variable y. So when you eliminate the variable y, you can use any method, children. Actually, you can use any method and solve. I want you to use the elimination method and eliminate the variable y. So if you eliminate y, what will you get? You will get the value of. If you eliminate y, the variable y, you will get the value of which variable?
Yeah, ma'am.
X.
A. A. If you eliminate the variable y, that means you will first find the value of a. Once you find the value of a, substitute and find the value of y. So you'll find the values of a and y. You will find the values of a and y. Now supposing you get a is equal to, supposing you get a is 2 by 3. What is a now? 1 by x. 1 by x is 2 by 3. So then what's the value of x? 3 by 2. Because we have to find x and y. A was not the variable given in the question. We used a. So when you get the value of a, using a, you should find the value of x. When you get the value of a, using a, you should find the value of x. Supposing you get a is equal to 2 by 3. That means 1 by x, because a is 1 by x. If a is 2 by 3, a is 2 by 3, 1 by x is 2 by 3. 1 by x is 2 by 3. That means x will be equal to 3 by 2. Reciprocals, taking reciprocals on both the sides. 1 by x, the reciprocal of 1 by x is equal to the reciprocal of 2 by 3 is 3 by 2. Taking reciprocals on both the sides, we get x is equal to 3 by 2. I will show you the answer.
2x, you not get 2x by 3, ma'am.
Voice is too low, louder.
Multiply, you don't get 2x by 3, ma'am.
That value of A, is it? I said A is equal to 2 by 3. You're asking about this?
Yes, ma'am. If we call it 1 by x, it we will get 2 by 3x only now, ma'am.
1 by x is equal to 2 by 3. Next, what will be the next step?
1 by x into 2 by 3, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, then the value will be 2 by 3x only now, ma'am.
No, find, okay, if you want to cross multiply, what will you get? 2x is equal to 3, correct?
Ah, yes, ma'am. 2x by 3, ma'am.
So x is equal to 3 by 2, correct?
Ah, okay, ma'am.
Okay, you can also do it like this. What I said was take reciprocals on both the sides. I just said take reciprocals on both the sides. So the reciprocal of 1 by x is x. And the reciprocal of 2 by 3 is 3 by 2. So x is equal to 3 by 2. You can also cross multiply like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, children? Please go through the answer and then work it in your book. First, go through the answer.
Ma'am, I have one doubt, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you said A is equal to 2 by 3, no, ma'am?
Correct. No, that was some, I just took some random value for A. Actually, A is 1 by 2. I was just trying to explain. Supposing you get A is equal to 2 by 3, that means 1 by x is equal to 2 by 3. I was just explaining.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, this is the real value of A. I just took some random value.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Children, first go through the answer and then work it in your notebook. Okay, I hope you went through. So this one I told you how to understand this. 4 by x is 4 into 1 by x. 6 by x is 6 into 1 by x. So let 1 by x be a. Please listen. So it's 4a. This is 4a and this is 6a. And since you have to eliminate y, you have to eliminate y. You want to eliminate y, that means you should make their coefficients equal. So we multiply by 4 and 3. We make their coefficients equal. So it's 12. Now plus 12y minus 12y gets cancelled. 16a, 18a is 34a. 32 minus 15 is 17. So a is equal to 17 by 34, which is 1 by 2. Now, once you get the value of a, you should find the value of the other variable, a and y, right? The two equations are in a and y. So you got a now. Now you should find y. Only find y. So substitute it in this first equation, 4a, see here, 4a plus 3y is equal to 8. 4a, any equation, children, any one equation, wherever you have a. Now here you cannot, in 4 by x plus 3 by y is equal to 8, you cannot substitute because there's no a there. You got the value of a. You got the value of a. Now take this equation, 4a plus 3y is equal to 8. I've written here, 4a plus 3y is equal to 8. Take this equation, substitute the value of a. So it will be 4a, 4 into 1 by 2. 2 ones are, 2 twos are. So 2 plus 3y is equal to 8. 3y is equal to, so you'll get 3y is equal to 8 minus 2. Correct? 4a it is, so 4 into 1 by 2. Plus 3y is equal to 8. 2 ones are, 2 twos are. So 3y is equal to 8 minus 2. 3y is 6. Y is equal to 6 by 3, which is 2. So now we got the values of a and y. But we know that 1 by x is a. 1 by x is a. So 1 by x is equal to 1 by 2. Or x is equal to 2. Taking reciprocals on both the sides. Or you can even cross multiply. X is equal to 2. So the values of x and y are 2 and 2. Yes, children. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
Finished writing this?
No, ma'am.
Please complete the answer in your book.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. So nothing, just one extra step. When do we do this? When we find the variables in the variable or variables in the denominator. So we replace 1 by x with a. So our two equations are now in a and y. Now we can solve it in the usual way. You have two equations in a and y. It's not that you should use the elimination method. You can use any method. Here I have specified use the elimination method and eliminate the variable y. Otherwise, you're free to solve in any method. That is substitution or cross multiplication method. So find the values of a and y. And once you get the value of a, you can find the value of x. 1 by x is a, you can find the value of x. And when you use the cross multiplication method, the headings will be listen to this, children, carefully. Now, what are the equations we have? 60. Look at these two equations. Look at these two equations. We have 16a plus 12y. Sorry. These are the two equations because elimination method we multiplied by 4 and 3, right? So these are the two equations. 4a plus 3y is equal to 8. 6a minus 4y is equal to minus 5. These are the two equations, right? We multiply by 4 and 3 to proceed with the elimination method. Otherwise, these are the two equations. 4a plus 3y is equal to 8. 6a minus 4y is equal to minus 5. Now, children, where are the constants? Are they in the LHS or RHS? The constants?
RHS.
RHS. I told when the variables and the constants, all the terms are in the left hand side and the RHS is equal to 0, then the heading will be a, y and 1. A because the variable is a. So here the heading will be a, y and minus 1. Why minus 1? Because the constants are on the RHS. When you have, these are the two formats. When you have the variables in the left hand side, a and y, the variables, the a terms and the y terms on the left hand side, and the constants in the right hand side. We have the constants 8 and minus 5 on the right hand side. So when the variables are on one side and the constants are on the other side, the heading will be the variables. Whatever the variables are, if the variables are p and q, you will write pq. Here the variables are a and y, so a, y. And since the constants are on the other side, the heading will be minus 1. A, y and minus 1. If supposing the constants were on the same side, supposing the equation was, or supposing you write it like this, 4a plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. And you write 6a minus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0. That is, you take the constants to the other side. You take the constants to the other side. Then you should write the heading a, y and 1. Then you will write the heading a, y and 1. You can keep the equations in any format. If you have the variables and the constants on the same side, and on the other side you have 0. So all on the same side. All on the same side, a, y, 1. A, y because the variables are a and y, and then 1. But if you have the constants alone on the other side, the variables on one side, then it will be the variables a and y. So on the other side, we have the constants, so minus 1. Otherwise, arranging the columns will be the same. What will we write first? 3 minus 4, 3 minus 4. Then this one, 8 minus 5, 8 minus 5, 4, 6, 4, 6. And we finish with, we finish where we started from, 3 minus 4. I'll tell you again. So the two equations here we see are 4a plus 3y is equal to 8 and 6a minus 4y is equal to minus 5. The heading will be a, y and minus 1. But the columns will be the same. We start from here. 3 minus 4 and then this one 8 minus 5 And then this one, 4, 6. And we finish from where we started, 3 minus 4. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
This writing also, children? All of you completed writing this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll see the next one. Now see here, solve for x and y. I've specified the method, substitution method. Solve for x and y. Method is substitution method. And what is the condition further? Use the first equation. Okay. And write x in terms of y. I hope we understand the instructions. The method you'll have to use is substitution method. Now, when you use a substitution method, we have to take up one of the equations and write one variable in terms of the other. So the further instruction is you should use a first equation and you must write x in terms of y. And you can see the two equations below there. So now the equations are not in the standard form. They are not in the correct format. So see here, don't write anything, children. This is the first equation. This is the first equation. Do not write anything. Now open the brackets. Tell me what will we get? Open the brackets.
7y plus
7y plus 21 minus 2x
plus
minus 4
equal to
is equal to 14.
Okay. Further simplify. Write the x term first.
7y plus 16 plus 17, ma'am. Plus 17 minus 2x is equal to 14, ma'am.
Okay. Next. Yeah, continue.
7 minus 2x is equal to 17 minus 14 minus 17, ma'am.
14 minus 17. So minus 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Now write the x term first.
Minus 2x plus 7y equal to minus 3.
Okay. So we got the first equation in the correct format. We have the x term, we have the y term, and we have the constant. See, the constant can be on the same side, the opposite side, that's fine. You can have the constant in the left-hand side or in the right-hand side, that's okay. That's okay. Now tell me the second equation. Nandini, are you there? Nandini?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Nandini?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, open the brackets, Nandini.
Yes, ma'am. 4y
Yeah,
minus 8
okay.
minus 3x
How?
plus 3x.
How minus 3x? What is plus 3 into x?
Plus 3x, ma'am.
Yeah, then what is plus 3 into minus
Plus
3?
3x minus 9
Okay,
is equal to 2.
okay. Next.
4y plus 3x minus 17 is equal to 2.
Very good. Then 4y plus 3x is
4y
equal.
plus 3x is equal to 2 is equal to 15.
No, not 15.
2 plus 17.
19.
19.
19.
Yeah. Now in the correct form, write the x term first.
3x
Yeah.
Plus 4y,
3x
ma'am. Plus 4y,
plus y is equal to 19. Now we've got the equations in the
2.
In the standard form, we have the x, you can see the x term, you can see the y term, you can see the constant. Now you'll have to take up the first equation. Write x in terms of y. Or if you take up the first, look at the first equation, write x in terms of y. Don't do it in your book. Tell me here. The first equation. Tell me x in terms of y.
Minus 2x is equal to
Minus 2x is equal to. Nikita, I want you to listen to this. Okay, let me ask Nikita.
Yes,
1
ma'am.
minute. Nikita. Yes, Nikita, tell me this one. Have taken up the first equation. I want you to write x in terms of y. No, I don't want any delay. Yes, please tell me. This is the first equation. Write x in terms of y. Why the silence? Huh? Yes, Nikita. Yeah, tell me. Write x in terms of y quickly.
minus 2x is equal to
Minus
ma'am
minus
plus
2y
ma'am
plus 7x is equal to minus 3.
minus 3 minus 7 equal to minus 3 minus 7.
Minus 2x is equal to minus 7y minus 3.
Ma'am, and x is equal to 3y minus 3, 7y minus 3 divided by minus 2.
So Nikita, okay, Pranav, thank you. Nikita, here we'll change the signs throughout because we have a minus here, right? Minus 2x. Here we can change the signs throughout. Here we can change the signs throughout. Because it's minus 2x, you don't want this minus. So change the signs throughout. So minus 2x becomes plus 2x is equal to minus 7y plus 7y and
Plus
minus
3.
3 becomes plus 3. Write the opposite sign everywhere. For all the terms, write the opposite sign. Why? Because you want to get rid of this minus sign. Now, Nikita, what is x? Okay, class, what is x?
Ma'am,
7y plus 3 by 2x by 2.
By 2. We have to substitute this in the second equation. All right, children, I'll show you the answer slide. Please work.
ma'am, is that necessary to get rid of minus signs, ma'am?
Sorry?
Ma'am, is that necessary to get rid of negative signs, ma'am?
Okay, you can do it in a different way. You tell me what you want to do.
Ma'am, minus 2x is equal to minus 7y minus 3
You
divided
cannot
by
equal to minus 7y minus 3 divided by minus 2. You want to have it like this itself, is it?
ma'am, no, I asked is that both are you
No,
can do it.
you can write it like this. You can write it like this. Now this minus sign you should take it up to the numerator. So this one further is x is equal to this minus sign. Take it to the numerator. So it will be minus 7 minus 3 divided by 2 like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Take this minus sign to the numerator. So see minus 7y minus 3 in a bracket and take this minus to the numerator.
It will become plus 7y plus 3, ma'am.
Yeah, plus 3 by 2. That's what we got here also.
Okay.
Yeah. Children, yeah, do this. Get the first equations and the second, get the first and second equation, copy it from the slide, what you see now. If it's clumsy, I'll show you this itself. This is our first equation, 7 into y plus 3 minus 2 into x plus 2 is equal to 14. This is the first one. And this is so first we need to take up the two equations and simplify them and bring it to the standard form. That is where you see x, y and the constant. Then follow the instruction. We have to use a substitution method. We have to take up the first equation and write x in terms of y. Any questions, please ask me, children. Now we are familiar with this method. I'm not telling you anything further. Please work and any doubts, get it clarified. All right. So after getting the first and second equation, using one we get, using the first equation, we write x in terms of y. That is what is 3. And then we have to substitute 3 in 2. This is the second equation, 3x plus 4y is equal to 19. We substitute, we solve this. It's cross multiplying here. We cross multiply here. 21y plus 9 is equal to, when you cross multiply, you'll get 38 minus 8y. So 29y is 29, y is 1. Once you get the value of y, you should find the value of x using 3. Using 3. All right, children. Finished, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Anyone still writing? Okay, over to the next one. See this, solve for x and y. Again, substitution method. Use the second equation and write y in terms of x. So again here, we have 3 and 4 in the denominator. I told you 3 and 4 we can have in the denominator. We can have numbers in the denominator, not x or y. So how do you simplify this equation? How do you simplify this equation? By taking the LCM. This is the first equation. X by 3 plus y by 4 is equal to 11 is the first equation. Take the LCM, 12. Then 4x plus 3y is equal to 11. On cross multiplying, you get, on cross multiplying, 4x plus 3y is equal to 132. This is the first equation. This is what is given to us. We can have numbers in the denominator. That's fine. Only when there is x or y in the denominator, you should use that method. Let 1 by x be a, let 1 by y be b. Numbers are fine. You just have to take the LCM like this. Cross multiply and we have the equation 4x plus 3y is equal to 132. Similarly, in the second equation also we have 6 and 3 in the denominator. So take the LCM. This is the second equation. This is for the second equation. Take the LCM. The LCM of 6 and 3 is 6. So 5x minus 2y. LCM, children. I'm not explaining much here. LCM. Cross multiply and get the second equation. And then follow the. So first you'll have to take the LCM and bring the equations in this form. Now follow the further instructions. Substitution method. Okay. Second equation. Which is the second equation? This is the second equation. And you must write y in terms of x. So you can see here, using the second equation, we have written y in terms of x. Y in terms of x. Then we substitute. Find the value of x and hence find the value of y. Please work. See, the method is already familiar to you, which is why I'm not explaining. So these are the different ways in which we can have the equations. So here in this, see there's this difference between the two equations. So here also we had to simplify. In question number 2, what was in question number 1? We had x in the denominator. So we said let 1 by x be a. So that was new about the first one. In the second one, we had to open up the brackets and get the equations in the standard form. That was different about the second one. In the third one, we have numbers in the denominator. That's fine. We have to take the LCM, cross multiply and get the equations in the standard form. And solve by the substitution method. Please work. Finished working, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is it here? 3 into 5x, 15x. I've transposed this 4x. 132 minus 4x. I've taken the 4x to the other side. And here you will have 3 into 5x is 15x. 3 into 42 is 126 divided by 2 is equal to 132 minus 4x. I've multiplied 3 with 5x and 3 with 42. And this is what you see here, divided by 2. And then this is transposed 132 minus 4x. And then cross multiply. 15x plus 126 is equal to, when you cross multiply, 2 into 132 is 264 minus 8x. So you get the value of x and substitute to get the value of y. See, again, children, it's not that you should do it like this. You can also work it as 4x plus 15x plus 126 divided by 2 is equal to 132. And maybe you took the LCM here. 2 is LCM, so 8x. See, simplifying is your style. This is all about 8th standard. So it's not that you must transpose this. No. It's not that all of you must transpose 4x. You can solve it in your own style. You can have 4x here itself. You can have 4x here itself plus 3 into 5x is 15x. 3 into 42 is 126 divided by 2 is equal to 132. After this common denominator 2, 8x, you will get 8x plus 15x plus 126. So like this is equal to 132. You can cross multiply. So solving is, can be done in different ways. Different ways meaning some now I have transposed. You may not transpose. You may take the LCM. That's fine. All of us will get the same answer 6. X is 6. Is that fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here's the next one. I hope all of you are working it in your notebook.
Yes, ma'am.
Class, use the emoji, raise your hand. What about Hitesh and Ananya? Raja Rajeshwari? Ananya, are you there? So Deepika, Tarun, Meera, Pranav, Nandini, Nikita, Shreyas, Murali, Hitesh, Ananya and Rajeshwari. So see this one, children, solve for x and y using the cross multiplication method. I told you that the method will not be specified. I have specified the method. Solve for x and y using the cross multiplication method. Now tell me. What's the first equation? 2 by x plus 5 by y is equal to 1. How do you understand? Where are x and y? In the denominator, right?
Yes, ma'am.
X and y should not be in the denominator. They are in the denominator. How do you understand 2 by x? It's 2 into 1 by x, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
plus what is 5 by y?
5 into 1.
5 into 1 by x. 5 into 1 by y.
5 into 1 by y is equal to
1.
1. What's the second equation?
60 into 1 by x.
60 by x plus 40 by y is equal to 19. So 60 into 1 by x, correct? Plus 40 into 1 by y is equal to 19, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So what will you say? Let
1 by x is equal to a.
is a. You can use m and n also. Any two variables, not x and y. Let 1 by x be a and let
1 by y is equal to b.
1 by
1
y
by y be b. Now rewrite the two equations using a and b. So what will you get?
2a plus 5b is equal to 1.
2a plus 5b is equal to 1. Then
6a plus
60a plus 40b is equal to 19.
is equal to 19. Now where are the constants?
RHS.
RHS. So what will be the headings for the cross multiplication method? What are the variables?
a, b minus 1.
Very good. Who was that?
Ma'am, Meera.
Very good. AB minus 1. The headings will be AB and minus 1. Yes, all if you do it, let me see. I'm not showing you the answer slide. Complete it and tell me the values of A and B.
Ma'am, so here down we must use x divided by the number and minus 1, ma'am.
Where?
Ma'am, at down when we cross multiply and we will put as fraction now, ma'am. That place we must use minus 1 or 1, ma'am. Equal to x is equal to y and is equal to minus 1, we must put our 1, ma'am.
No, when the constants are on the other side, you should use minus 1.
Okay, ma'am.
If you write it like this, supposing you have the equations like this, 2a plus 5b minus 1 is equal to 0, 60a plus 40b minus 19 is equal to 0. Then you should take the heading as 1.
Ma'am, is this correct?
Yeah, tell me.
A by 55 is equal to B by 22 is equal to minus 1 by minus 220.
No. You give me the. You're telling me the numbers in the columns, is it?
Ah, yes.
Okay. So tell me, what have you written, Tarun?
A by 55,
A by 55. Okay.
B by 22,
Okay.
minus 1 by minus 220.
Minus 1 by
Minus 220.
220. You're right. Yes, you're right.
Okay, ma'am.
Murali Krishna. Unmute yourself. Murali Krishna.
Ma'am?
Is it Murali Krishna?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah, Murali Krishna, tell me the columns.
yeah, ma'am.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
yeah. Tell me. Tell me the numbers, I miss right. Tell me the numbers that form the columns, the 4 columns.
Ma'am, I found the answer now.
Yeah, Murali Krishna, please answer.
ma'am,
Yeah. Tell me, how do I proceed? I've written the headings A, B, and -1. How should I proceed?
ma'am,
Yes, you are. I'm waiting for the answer from you.
ma'am, can you hear, ma'am?
Yes, I can't hear you. All right. Please, if you think you have some mic issues, kindly fix it. It's okay if your videos, is fine or not fine. That's okay. But your audio, your mic should be in good condition. Okay, what are the values of A and B? Class?
Ma'am, the
A
answer.
is 1 by 4 and B is equal to -1 by 10. X is equal to 4 and Y is equal to -10.
4 and -10. What's the value of A, you said?
Ma'am, 1 by 4.
And the value of B?
1 by 10.
-1 by 10. Minus.
Okay, let's see the answer. Correct. Correct. A is 1 by 4, B is 1 by 10. Class?
Yes, ma'am, it's correct, ma'am.
Yeah, please check your answer. Please check your steps. Not only the final answer, please check your steps. I'm just giving you time to check your steps with what you see on the screen. So I think till here it should be fine. So till here, A is equal to 1 by 4, B is equal to 1 by 10. But what is A? A is nothing but 1 by x. If A is 1 by 4, that means 1 by x is 1 by 4. and B is 1 by 10 means because we know that A is 1 by X and B is 1 by Y. So A is nothing but 1 by X. B is 1 by Y. So 1 by A is 1 by 4 means 1 by X is 1 by 4. Similarly, 1 by Y is 1 by 10. On taking reciprocals on both the sides, we get X is 4, Y is 10. Is it fine, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, in that arrangement, I have some A, B, and
Louder, louder, I can't hear you.
A, B, and minus.
A, B and minus 1, yeah, because the constants are on the other side, right? Other side, right?
Ma'am, no, ma'am, that's not. Ma'am, first you must put as 1 by 60 only, 2 by 60 only, no, ma'am, because A is 2A only, no, ma'am. So you are putting 5 by 40 as B, ma'am.
A is, the first term is 2A.
So you must
Okay.
put in A column 2 by 60 only, no, ma'am, but you are putting that B 5 by 15.
Where are you talking about?
Column for me, uncle.
Column, huh? Okay, column, okay. Yeah, I got you. Column, tell me.
First you must put as 2 by 60 only as first, no, ma'am, because that is only A, no, ma'am.
No, that's not the format. That's not what you've understood in the class. What should we write first? See, these are the two equations. 2A plus 5B is equal to 1. And 60A plus 40B is equal to 19. You must start with B1, B2. You must start with the coefficients of B, 5, 40. Then C1, C2, 1 and 19. Then A1, A2, 2 and 60. And finally, from where you started, 5 and 40. 5 and 40. That's the format. This is your next question, children. See, look at the equations. In every question, you can see the difference in the format of the equations. The pair of equations look different in every other question. That is what we are trying to understand. How to handle the equations. You know the different methods now. You know how to solve for X and Y using the three methods. But how do you handle the equations when they're in a different form is what we are learning. Now tell me here, children. What is it? The first equation. Don't write anything now. Help me. 1 by 5x plus 1 by 6y is equal to 12.
1 by 5 into 1 by A.
1 by 5 into 1 by x. Let's say 1 by 5 into 1 by x. So how do you split 1 by 5x? 1 by 5 into 1 by x plus
1 by 6 into 1 by Y.
is equal to
12.
12. And then on the side we have 1 by 3x minus 3 by 7y is equal to 8. So this will be 1 by 3 into
1 by X.
and then minus
3 by 7 into 1 by X, ma'am. 1 by Y,
1
ma'am.
y.
ma'am.
Is equal to
8, ma'am. 8, ma'am.
8.
Yes.
Now let 1 by x be a. So you'll get 1 by 5 a, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Plus 1 by 6b is equal to 12. And here you have 1 by 3a minus 3 by 7b is equal to 8. So this is nothing but A by 5 plus B by 6 is equal to 12. And here A by 3 minus 3B by 7 is equal to 8. Now we have numbers 5 and 6, 3 and 7 in the denominator. So take the LCM, cross multiply and bring the equations in the correct form. And then use the cross multiplication method. See the answer here, children? See the answer here? So A by 5, B by 6 is equal to 12, LCM. Cross multiplying, this is the first equation. So here also we have 3 and 7 in the denominator, LCM cross multiply, this is the second equation. Now cross multiplication method, A, B minus 1. Arrange the columns and then solve for X and Y. You will find A and B, and then using A and B, you should find the values of X and Y. Children, since it's time, please take a screenshot of this one and complete this one in your notebook later. All of you, please take a screenshot of the answer and complete this in your classwork.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Done, children?
Done, ma'am.
All right, so that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Good night.